Bim, guess what? I'm hungry. I know, I'm always hungry. Literally, always hungry. Except when I've eaten, and then I'm not hungry for about 5 minutes. But then I'm hungry again. Anyway, I digress. I've got a air fryer, and that means that I can cook things in double quick time. Except it's not quite double quick time, and it's often not actually quite cooked either. But apart from that, it's good. And today I'm going to actually do something that I've not done before. And that is, I'm going to use some potatoes, and I'm going to make some fries, chips, whatever you want to call them, with some lovely wings of the chicken variety. So we're going to do chicken wings and chips in an air fryer. Go on. Let's cook! So, I've got potato. I've washed it because, well, I'm hygienic in some ways. And I'm going to chop it into chips or fries, depending where in the world you are. Chop it. So there you go then. We've got one potato that is chopped into fries. We dry them with a paper towel. These are supposed to go crisp, and if they're wet, then going crisp is probably not on their priority of things to do. I was going to use a different potato, but Tesco decided to sell me a potato that was, well, it was like something out of a Halloween thing, a one-eyed grinning monster. Once you dry the potatoes and put them in the fryer, they try and escape, but you put them back in again. There's no escape from certain frying death. We get the wings. So the wings, now you can either put them in whole, which I normally do, or you can chop them. We've got 5 wings, which is £2.30 for a pack, and we'll divide them into 3 meals. So that will be £2.30 divided by 3. 10 pieces of chicken, which are to go in the basket. So that is the chicken in there with the chips. I've never done chips in an air fryer, so this could go remarkably well or really badly. Anyway, I've got some rapeseed oil. We've gone a bit posh. We've gone M&S rapeseed oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some rapeseed oil in. A little dribble, like that. Oh, that's a cool noise, isn't it? Then we mix it all up with our hands. We use hands that mix up all the potato and chicken. We need hands that mix up all the food. So some salt. I quite like salt, so we put quite a bit of salt in. So we'll sprinkle that in. So mix in the chilli. If I had some honey, I'll put that in as well to make my wings a bit sticky. Anyway, we're going to now mix this up, just using your hands that make the world a better place. You need hands that make the world so good. You need hands. Yeah, anyway, that's enough Max Bygraves for one day. So now we're going to put this whole thing inside the air fryer unit, and we're going to cook them for round about, I would have said, 20 minutes on 200 degrees centigrade. And I will, halfway through, pick them up and give them a good old shake, and then carry on. And we'll see what they look like after 20 minutes, which to you will be, well. So let's tip it out and see whether or not A, it's cooked, and B, what's it taste like? So that's what it looks like. That's your chicken and chips using real potatoes. None of this tinned nonsense. But my big question is, A, is it cooked? And B, does it taste okay? So we'll go for the chip first, because it's the chip I'm most worried about. I'll be honest with you, that wasn't bad. Let's go for a fat chip. This is a fat chip. Is it cooked? To be fair, these chips are actually quite good. I am genuinely surprised. What about the chicken? Well, as you know, I try and teach people how to eat chicken wings by eating chicken wings in a way that you don't eat chicken wings. So first bit I do is, the double bone bit, I always remove that bit because I just don't like it. Then I grab the smaller bit of the two, which is that bit, and then I put the rest in my mouth, and hopefully it all comes off in one bite rather than going like that. You literally go it's a bit hot. So you got a narrow bit, you got a fat bit. So you grab the narrow bit and you put the fat bit in your mouth. Ow. Yeah, maybe wait for it to cool down a little bit. I would say that they probably need maybe another minute or so. They're a little bit, well, that was not. They actually taste really good. Overall, I'm moderately impressed. It takes a lot to impress me. Right, I've had a few more fries. This has cooled down a little bit. Let's try again. I honestly think, all in all, this is really, really good. I'll give it 4 stars out of 5. I may have used a little bit too much oil, but yeah, if you've got an air fryer, give it a go. What could possibly go wrong? Apart from food poisoning, many visits to the toilet, maybe death. I'm not taking responsibility for your stupidity. Until next time, I'll be seeing you. Bye! Definitely the last double boned wing. Give it a go.